Alright, so I'm going to do this video on the Vivint solar contract that I got from a customer. Well, they're not a customer anymore. They did decide not to sign it and decided not to go with Vivint after seeing some of the things that are in their agreement. This video is being done August 8th, 2014, so this might have changed since this video. I'm assuming after they see this video, they will eventually make some changes to their agreement. But what you need to know about Vivint is a company that they're founded in Provo, Utah. They were started by Mormons who are very good at going door to door. They would go to door and talk about religion. So they are very good at speaking to people, knocking on the door, dealing with objections, and getting people to agree. And they don't really, care about rejection all that much. So what Vivint does is they send this group of very good, well-trained door knockers. They find different areas. They find an area that doesn't have a lot of trees, and they basically just canvass the area, for about a month or so, and then they move on to someplace else. Now the thing is also when they're good at doing is when they get a couple of sales, then they'll just point to other people in the neighborhood, and everyone's like, well, everyone's got it. These people are getting it, and their marketing strategy is very good. This agreement, though, is a problem. So first off, let's just look at how the agreement is set up. So you meet the person, they talk to you for a little bit. It's a very short agreement. It's only, it's page 1 and page 2. And this is how they present it, and this is where you sign. All right, so just talking about this, the way it's set up first, it looks like there's only, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, and then 0.6, and then right here it does say, do not sign this agreement before you have read all of its pages. Well, it looks like you've read all the pages by the time you sign it. And there are some copies, but this is normally how contracts are. There's a copy underneath, that's a carbon copy. The problem is, here is 0.7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. They're all very small on the inside on the pink copy that you would never read as a customer, because they would talk to you. They would explain this to you. They say, look, it's a really short agreement. It's not that bad. And you might not even read all this, but they tell you specifically, do not sign this agreement before reading all the pages. And there's all these points on the inside in the pink. So just that alone should tell you that there's something amiss as far as the way this is even set up. But let's just talk about what they actually even tell you. So the first thing is the warranty. And this is, I'm going to try to keep my personal feelings about this out of there, but I want to give you some questions that if you are thinking of going with this and signing this agreement, that you should ask. First of all, just looking at the agreement there. But, and I've underlined some points, so I'm going to read them. I don't know how well you'll be able to see them here. But it says here in their limited warranty, we do not provide any warranty to you with respect to any component of the system. Any manufacturer's warranty is in addition to, not in lieu of, this limited installation warranty. This warranty does not cover problems resulting from exposure to harmful materials, chemicals, fire, flood, earthquake, or acts of God. Vandalism, alteration of the system, and anyone not authorized by us, or any other good cause beyond our control. So basically, I mean, my question there would be, so what are you warranting? So you're not getting any warranty from Vivint. I guess their warranty is on workmanship, as they put it up there, but not on any of these other problems or issues. So anything happens, you're basically worrying on the manufacturer's warranty. So if you call Vivint and say I have these issues, they will direct you to the manufacturer. So the solar system, the modules here, if you see the manufacturer's warranty, so the modules are guaranteed for 20 years. And they tell you that they will degrade over time. Now again, this is the manufacturer's warranty, not Vivint's warranty. So if that manufacturer goes out of business of solar panels, what happens to your warranty? Like Vivint might still be around, but what if this solar company, which you don't even know that you're buying panels from, isn't around anymore? Vivint's not guaranteeing their panels. So if they break, I don't know where you're going from there. It says the system's inverters may carry a minimum manufacturer's warranty of 10 years against defects or component breakdowns. So you're signing a 20-year lease, but the inverter only has to be warranted for 10 years. So after 10 years, what happens then? Who do you call? You can't call Vivint. You might have to buy a new inverter or have a new inverter put in. An inverter currently costs anywhere from $1,000, maybe up to $1,500. So this is the manufacturer's warranty. So Vivint's not taking any responsibility for any of their parts. So you buy it from them, they install it. You have to deal with these two other manufacturers who you don't know who they are at this moment when you're signing this. So this is just the warranty that's on there. So again, you're signing a 20-year lease. So these are questions that, who do you speak to? Who do you call if these things happen? Do you have numbers? Do you have a way to and what kind of service are you going to get? Okay, so let's get to the pink stuff where the other small print is. So here in 8, it says if the system is damaged, let me make sure you can see it there. If the system is damaged or destroyed by a casualty event not covered by our insurance, we may, at our option, I or 1, repair and restore the system to good working condition. Again, this is we may, and our option, repair or restore the system to good working condition. Or 2, terminate this agreement. So, and at your election, either convey the system in its then existing condition, which means you will just now have a broken solar system, as is, where it is, to you for no additional consideration. Or they will remove the system from your property. So, depending on if you have any kind, so if their insurance basically doesn't cover the damage done for whatever reason, they might take it down, or they might terminate your agreement, or you can just leave a broken system up there. This is something you might want to ask about if you're thinking about going with Vivint. Down here in 9, it says changes. If you, let me move it up, make sure we can read it here. If you, the utility, or any government agency requires any change to the system after its installation, you shall pay our standard parts and labor charges, or we pay any tax, fee, or other charges in relation to the system or this agreement after the in-service date, which means after they put it on. Then you shall be responsible to reimburse us for any tax, fee, or other charges. So you potentially could be getting more charges from them. Again, this is something that you might want to ask. What are these additional charges that potentially could be coming? So fees, all these things means you're supposed to have a set price. This is what the utility does. They say, well, we're not going to raise your price, but we are going to raise your price because of other things that came to us. Your price should not change just because the company accrued some extra costs or charges or fees. Anyway, let's go to the back here. Now, this is a New York State law. When Vivint sells you your panels, they then subcontract out people to come and put the panels up there. Now, there could be a general contractor who gets subcontractors underneath them. Who knows? Each house might be different. This is just a question. I do not know exactly how they do it, so you would have to ask them, but this is a good question to ask, especially since this is a part of the agreement that you're signing. So New York State notice of contractor liens. The contractor or subcontractor who performs work under this contract and is not paid may have a certain claim against you, the consumer, which may be enforced against the property in accordance with the applicable lien laws. Any contractor or subcontractor or material man, blah, 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 anyone who does, home improvements as far as that goes, who is not paid, may have a valid legal claim against your property known as a mechanics lien. Any mechanics lien filed against your property may be discharged. Payment of the agreed upon price under the home improvement contract prior to filing the mechanics lien. may invalidate such a lien. The owner may contact an attorney to determine their rights and discharge a mechanic's lien. So again, if they don't pay, so let's say they subcontract out someone, or the general contractor goes out of business, or they don't pay correctly, or something along those lines happen, and you are responsible. Now the subcontractor or the contractor, general contractor, can put a lien on your house. Sometimes these contractors, by the way, they automatically, as soon as they start the job, they put a mechanic's lien on a home and then discharge it once they've been paid. So, and sometimes they forget to discharge it or go and do it, or you might not even know about it. So when you go to sell your house and all of a sudden you find out there's a lien somewhere on the house. All right, so the final line here on this, on number 30 down here, it says, it's in a different font, but this is more of the New York law, but it says, pursuant of terms of this agreement, if you fail to make any payment when due hereunder, we may file a lien on your property as well. So it also means Vivint, so you don't pay Vivint, they will file a lien on your house. So these are questions that you might want to ask, or you might want to think about in this agreement before you sign up with them. And like I said, I'm sure eventually they'll see this video and either change these things or hide them better. So that's the Vivint agreement.